The exhortation this morning comes from Romans 8, verse 13. For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. It is no secret that we all struggle with sin every day. Paul himself laments that he regularly fails to do the good that he wants to do, but instead does the evil that he does not want to do. And so, Paul says that we have to put to death the deeds of the flesh. In other words, we have to kill our sin. And the question is, how do we do that? Well, we give you 5 steps to becoming a sin killer. Now, the first step is know your enemy. Sin is not passive. It is trying to destroy you. In Romans 6, Paul says, "Let not sin therefore reign in your mortal bodies, to make you obey its passions." You cannot serve 2 masters, and sin wants to be your master. You need to cultivate hatred for sin. The second step is know where your enemy is. In Matthew 15, Jesus says, "For out of the heart comes evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false witness, slander." Sin resides in our hearts, so be prepared for a struggle and for a little pain. Sin is not a wolf that we can shoot from a distance. It's in us, and it's still a wolf. Third, have a good defense. Paul says in Romans 13, "Make no provision for the flesh to gratify its desires. Avoid the things that you struggle with." As John Piper once said, "Don't prove your purity in a pornography shop." Set up boundaries. Have accountability with other believers who love you. Ask friends to pray for you. Flee temptation. Fourth step, remember who you are. You are a child of God. You belong to Him, and He loves you. You bear His name. And by His Spirit, as Paul said, you can put to death the deeds of the flesh. And then finally, fight. The Word of God is a weapon, so use it. Read it. Meditate on it. Pray it. Sing it. The psalmist asks, "How can a young man keep his way pure?" Well, by guarding it according to your word. "With my whole heart I seek you. Let me not wander from your commandments. I have stored up your word in my heart, that I might not sin against you."